This is such a fun plant to pick. You just kind of pull your fingers in between it and pop it off like so. Arnica grows up the mountainous areas, and so we'll find it on these big mountain slopes. Here we're at the ski slope today, and there is tons of Arnica everywhere. Now this plant is in the Compositae family, and as you can see, it kind of looks like a sunny little sunflower. This family of plants has some of the best chemistry that we know of as far as herbal medicine goes. I consider them to be the most evolved plant, and we also use what's called a homeopathic internally. So homeopathic Arnica is one of the #1 homeopathics that is used for things like trauma, pain, all this kind of swelling and inflammation. So the one that is most commonly known as medicine is Arnica montana. Such a nice fragrance. This is one that I'm afraid to eat too much of. I could have a little nibble, but I know it'll increase my circulation and get me a little more bouncy, and I just want to make sure I'm not too giddy on camera. Woo! Arnica. How did we first discover Arnica to be useful as a medicine? Now the old story goes that the mountain goats up in the hills, when they were hiking around, when people were hiking around, started observing the mountain goats, they found that when they fell and bruised and hurt themselves, they would come down to these big patches of Arnica in the open fields and start rolling in them to help heal their bruises. So, like good herbalists, we started copying nature, and we found that this shiny little flower here had a major benefit for healing any kind of bruised tissue and damage to the body that way. It also helps to increase circulation, so it gets the blood moving, almost like a stimulating effect when you pick this plant and if you hang out with it and nibble little bits of it. It's always safe with a herb like this that is slightly toxic to be taking about that amount. Take a moment and just connect with this plant.